Introduction to the Life and Legacy of Marie Laforêt. As an actress, Marie Laforêt achieved great notoriety in the 1960s with the New Wave movement. As a singer, she was widely recognized for her wonderfully emotional and melancholic voice, eventually selling more than 35 million albums. When looking at the life of Marie Laforêt, many people cannot help but feel a deep sense of compassion for her. Behind the aura of fame, Marie Laforêt struggled against psychological trauma from her childhood until her death at the age of 80. Watch this video to discover the tumultuous life of Marie Laforêt, from a rising star to a silent retirement, the life of a truly versatile artist. Once upon a time, there was a talented young woman named Marie Laforêt who embarked on a remarkable journey that would take her from the quiet corners of her childhood to the dazzling lights of celebrity. Born Maïtena Marie Brigitte Dumenache, her name, which means beloved in Basque, hinted at the profound affection she would inspire in others. The rise of a cinematic and musical icon. Marie's career began to flourish when she stepped into the spotlight, winning a prestigious contest and catching the attention of influential directors. Although her first film project with Louis Malle never materialized, destiny smiled upon her when she shared the screen with legends like Alain Delon and Maurice Ronet in Plein Soleil, marking her true breakthrough in the world of cinema. As her star rose, she captured the heart of Jean-Gabriel Albicoco, a director who recognized her unique talent and later became her husband. He directed her in 2 notable films, further consolidating her position in the industry. But it was her foray into music that truly revealed her versatile artistry. Collaborating with her childhood friend Jacques Higelin, she recorded her first soundtrack, giving voice to her musical career. The enchanting melodies of her hit single Les Vendanges de l'Amour resonated with the public, drawing her deeper into the world of Latin American music, artistic exploration, and creative freedom. Over the years, she explored diverse musical landscapes, creating a rich tapestry of sounds and styles that captivated listeners. With the creative guidance of André Pop, she released a series of hit songs that reflected her emotional depth and artistic flair. As Marie immersed herself in her art, she traveled the world, exploring folk music from North and South America, while infusing her performances with unique cultural influences. Her artistic evolution continued when she began writing her own lyrics under a pseudonym, aspiring for creative freedom. However, the demands of the mainstream music industry often pulled her toward a more commercial sound. Despite these challenges, Marie found joy in collaboration, partnering with talented musicians who shared her passion for authentic expression. She sang poignant songs that resonated with the struggles and triumphs of life, reflecting her own complex experiences. Retirement to Switzerland and the final chapters. Eventually, seeking solace from the relentless pace of fame, Marie made the bold decision to retire to Switzerland, where she embraced a quieter existence. Here she turned inward, exploring the world of literature and writing stories that resonated with her soul. Although she briefly reappeared in the cinematic world, sharing the screen with icons like Jean-Paul Belmondo, her heart remained tied to the arts. As she gracefully navigated her career, Marie received high honors, notably a celebrated role as Maria Callas in Masterclass, earning her a nomination for a prestigious award. In the final chapters of her life, she reappeared on the musical stage, celebrating her storied career with new albums that highlighted her evolution as an artist. With each song, she invited fans into her universe, sharing the depth of her experiences and the wisdom she had accumulated along the way. Resilience and the enduring legacy of an artist. As her health began to decline, Marie continued to share her passion for performance, captivating audiences until the end. Despite the challenges she faced, her legacy as a versatile artist remains a testament to her resilience, creativity, and unwavering spirit. Today, she is celebrated not only for her remarkable contributions to cinema and music, but also for the quiet strength that defined her life. Revealing the hidden struggles of a childhood experience, Marie Laforêt, a celebrated actress and singer, spoke of a difficult chapter of her younger years during an emotional interview with Paris Match in 1998. At just 3 years old, she was faced with a traumatic incident that would resonate throughout her life. My whole life has been shaped by this experience, a persistent fear within me. Then one day, the memory came back, washing over me like a wave, she recalled in this emotional conversation, confronting childhood trauma and its impact. She discussed how this early experience influenced her relationships and career choices. If this moment had not taken place, I might never have entered the public light, which contrasts with my naturally shy personality. My profession became my outlet. She shared her experience with her mother, but the reaction was unexpected. She seemed to downplay it, thinking I had misunderstood, Marie reflected. The man's fate remained unknown to her, but she expressed her indifference. I have long since forgotten him, probably because he is no longer alive. Looking back at her childhood, Marie noted, it is a violation of a child's innocence. Initially, I thought it was friendly attention, feeling proud until I realized the truth. I screamed, but he silenced me. This experience influenced her choices and relationships. I was often attracted to people with contrasting personalities, charming on the surface, but hiding something darker. Personal struggles in the search for love. Despite these struggles, she found comfort in music and theater, often performing in different languages. Her adolescence was marked by shyness. It took me years to feel comfortable in romantic situations, Marie shared. Marie acknowledged the complexity of her relationships, revealing, I was married 4 times, and each end was significant to me. She recognized the influence of her past on her choice of partners, but maintained that her experiences remained healthy. I raised 3 wonderful children who bring me joy. Although she faced rumors regarding her life, Marie remained firm in her truth. I heard the whispers, but they are completely false. I never hid anything. Today, she enjoys a quieter life with her dog. I no longer seek romantic adventures, but I find contentment in simplicity. Marie Laforêt's story remains a powerful call of resilience and the lasting effects of childhood experiences. A life defined by 5 marriages and motherhood, the trials of love and a posthumous victory. Marie Laforêt, celebrated for her enchanting voice and undeniable charisma, navigated through a life rich in complexities of love and loss. Her romantic journey was punctuated by 5 marriages, each leaving its mark on her heart and soul, adding depth to her tumultuous story. Her first foray into marriage was with director Jean-Gabriel Albicoco, shortly after she was acclaimed for her role in Plan Soleil. Their relationship was marked by passion, but it eventually faded, leading to a divorce that came too soon for both of them. In search of stability, Marie married Judas Azuelos, a Moroccan businessman. Together they welcomed 2 children, Lisa, who would later shine as a director, and Jean-Mady Abraham. However, as her career flourished, Marie often found herself away from home, a reality that weighed heavily on her daughter Lisa, who would reflect on this absence with a melancholic understanding. Navigating relationships and legal battles. Unfortunately, this marriage also followed the path of dissolution, succumbing to the pressures of their respective lives. Years later, Marie married art collector Alain Kahn Schreiber, welcoming a daughter named Eve Marie Deborah. Although the birth of their child brought joy, it hardly repaired the cracks in their relationship, and they eventually separated. Always a restless spirit, Marie sought a new beginning in Geneva, where she became involved with Pierre Cornet de Saint-Cyr, an auctioneer who immersed her in a creative world. Over time, Marie found herself drawn to the profession of another partner, marrying the Geneva-based surgeon Pierre Meyer. However, as with her previous unions, this marriage also encountered challenges. Marie's complex emotional history, including past traumas, cast shadows over her efforts to establish lasting bonds. Every time she sought love, she seemed to return to the starting point: the bitter divorce and the quest for justice. In 1990, Marie once again tried her luck in love, marrying Eric de Lavandera, a stockbroker from Neuchâtel. Their relationship, which lasted nearly 8 years, involved raising Eric's 2 children from a previous marriage. But over the years, the relationship deteriorated, culminating in a bitter divorce in 1994 that marked a tumultuous chapter of her life. The aftermath of this separation led to a long legal battle for financial support. Despite a court judgment forcing Eric to pay a significant monthly alimony, Marie had to face the harsh reality of never having received a single payment. Her relentless quest for justice led her to take legal action again years later, but fate intervened when she passed away in 2019. just before the case could be resolved. However, the story did not stop there. Marie's 3 children emerged as legal heirs, determined to continue the fight she had started, a posthumous victory and family reconciliation. In a surprising turn of events during a trial in Nyon, Switzerland, Eric, now in his 70s, expressed remorse and agreed to settle the long-avoided debt. This led to a significant payment of over 608,000 euros, finally transferred to Marie's children, a posthumous victory for a woman who had fought valiantly for her rights. With this unexpected resolution, her children decided to withdraw their lawsuit, closing the chapter on a 7-year battle triggered by their mother's indomitable spirit. Although Marie Laforêt did not live to see this outcome, her legacy endures as a testament to her strength as an artist and a woman determined to reclaim her voice, a tapestry of love and pain. Marie Laforet's relationship with her children was deeply complex and shaped by her tumultuous history. From the tender age of 3, her daughter Lisa and her son, Jean-Mady, were placed in boarding school, while Deborah was raised by their paternal grandmother. The complex bond between mother and children. This separation, although painful, did not breed resentment in the hearts of her children. Deborah reflected, "Mom was not an unworthy mother, as some have suggested. I think because of her troubled past, she raised us with the conviction that we should never need her. She wanted us to be strong and independent." This emotional distance can be traced back to a tragic incident in Marie's childhood. Deborah later recounted, "We understood why she could not bear to be near a child of that age." Lisa added, "Just before her 60th birthday, memories of her trauma resurfaced. How do you live with such hidden pain for so long?" This resurgence of trauma created a barrier between Marie and her children, manifesting in her struggle to raise them like a protective instinct rooted in the chaos of her childhood. Trauma, indifference, and the path to healing. Marie's experience of this trauma was met with a chilling indifference from her mother, who shocked her by dismissing her pain. This chaotic childhood left deep psychological scars that Marie carried throughout her life, affecting her relationships and self-esteem. Marie Laforet's life story resonates closely with that of Eloise, the character in the film Mon Bébé, directed by her daughter Lisa Azuelos, which emotionally explores themes of motherhood and the nature of a mother having to let go. The film tells the story of a divorced mother reflecting on her bond with her daughter who is preparing to leave home. Lisa, a successful director celebrated for films like LOL and Mon Bébé, drew from her own experiences of a difficult childhood to shape her narrative. After her parents' separation, when she was only 2 years old, Lisa spent little time with her mother before being placed in boarding school, leaving her with feelings of neglect and abandonment, forgiveness, and the strength of motherhood. In an interview with Le Parisien, she opened her heart about her childhood, stating, "I didn't have much of a childhood. I grew up in dormitories, always on alert, protecting my little brother from the violence that surrounded us." This struggle forged in Lisa a determination to heal from her painful past by creating a nurturing environment for her own children. "The only way to repair that was to chart a path with my children. I made sure they loved me," she expressed, reflecting on her role as a devoted mother to her 3 children, including her daughter Thais, who plays the teenager in Mon Bébé. Following Marie's death, Lisa discovered a deep understanding of her mother's choices and sacrifices. "I always forgave her," she stated in an interview with Gala. "For all women to choose is to renounce. My mother chose her career, then a life as a woman, and it wasn't against me. With age, we learn not to take things personally, and that's a good thing." Spiritual growth and the final farewell. This wisdom was cultivated over the years, notably through spiritual retreats that allowed her to introspect and grow. One of these retreats in September 2019 was particularly transformative, helping Lisa prepare for her mother's imminent departure and reconnect with her inner self. "With the loss of parents, a new bond forms, more peaceful and gentle. I felt a lot of love," she noted, reflecting on the change in their relationship. Lisa is also a mother with children of her own, including actress Thais Alessandrin and director Carmen Alessandrin. She cherishes a bracelet given by Marie just before her death, a symbol of their lasting bond and the complexities of love that transcend the challenges they faced. Reflecting on her mother's life, Lisa Azuelos has embraced her journey of healing, recognizing that despite the obstacles, love and forgiveness could pave the way to a better future. The final days in the truth revealed Marie Laforet's legacy as a talented artist and multifaceted woman continues to inspire and resonate deeply with those who cherish her memory. Her story serves as a reminder of the complexities of motherhood and the enduring strength found in vulnerability and resilience. Revealing the truth, Deborah Kahn-Schreiber shares insights into Marie Laforet's final days. In 2020, almost a year after Marie Laforet's death, the true reasons for her passing were finally revealed. Her second daughter, Deborah Kahn-Schreiber, 46, broke the silence in the pages of Gala. In this interview, she assured that her mother was very serene in the face of death. The reason is that she had become very religious and increasingly involved in her parish community for many years. She attended Mass every Sunday and wrote to the priest who gave the sermon to share her point of view. She revealed faith, illness, and the final promise. 2 months before taking her last breath, the singer was already aware of her fate. She was very serene about it because she was very Christian, very devoted. If Marie Laforêt knew she was going to die in the coming weeks, it was because she understood that the disease she suffered from was incurable. My mother suffered from generalized bone cancer, shared Deborah Kahn-Schreiber. Almost a year after her death, a collection of Marie Laforet's writings is about to be published. Although she kept these texts in her head for many years, she began writing them in 2015. At first, she thought she would still be there to see their publication and promote them herself. Since I worked in publishing, we had discussed it. Then when it became clear that it was truly the end, she told my brother Jean Mady that she wanted me to take care of it. We took that as a promise made to her. Honoring and extraordinary life fans of Marie Laforêt, look forward to the release of her writings, a beautiful tribute that will undoubtedly please the artist's many admirers. Happy to see her children fulfill her final wishes. Reflecting on the life of Marie Laforêt, it is clear that her art and resilience have left an indelible mark on the world. Her haunting music and memorable film roles have created a legacy of beauty and inspiration. Although her journey ended tragically, her love and memories live on through her children and the lives she touched. Thank you for joining us to honor the extraordinary life of Marie. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share, and subscribe for more stories celebrating remarkable lives. Until then, cherish the beauty of art and its stories. If this story changed the way you view the hidden struggles behind the glamour of fame, please subscribe to our channel and like this video. We are uncovering the history and the personal truths that they tried to bury. Let us plant the seeds for a more compassionate future. The next treasure of history will be opened soon.